Hey everybody, this is Mr. Marshall at Stony Lane. I have a math game for you today. Ready? So this is a game that's called Ice Cubes, okay? And the reason it's called Ice Cubes is because we're going to draw a bunch of cubes in this game, okay? So in this game, I'm going to draw 3 ice cubes, okay? And then underneath, I'm going to draw 2. But I have to draw them like this. So there's 3 here, and there's 2 here, right where I drew them, okay? Because it's going to turn into a math problem. Okay. And so this is like the ones column, the tens column, and the hundreds column. Okay. In this game, I'm going to use a spinner. But if you don't have a spinner, it's okay. You can use a die. Okay. Whatever. You just need something that can get you some numbers. Okay. Here we go. So here's my spinner. I'm going to spin. And my first number is, it's hard to show on the computer, but it's a 4. So I'm going to put the 4 in one of my ice cubes. I think I'm going to put the 4 here. Okay, see I put my 4 there? Now I'm going to spin again. This is a game that you can play by yourself, or you can play with a partner. And if you're playing with a partner, then your partner would go after you go and you just take turns. So now I got a 3 on my next turn. I'm going to put the 3 into another ice cube. I'm going to put it here. See that? Now my partner would go, and then it's my turn again. You can even have more partners, and you just keep taking turns. I got a 4 again. So I'm going to put the 4 into another ice cube. I'm going to put the 4 here. I can put it in any ice cube that I want. Okay. Um, this is a game of luck, right? Because I can't make the spinner have any number that I want. I got a 2. So it's really luck. I'm going to put the 2, I think, over here. Okay. But this game is also a game of strategy because when I spin and I get a number, I can't control that. But I can control where I put the number. I got a 7. That's a nice big number. So I put the 7 here. See that? So I have 2 big numbers. I have 743 and I have 42. So what I'm going to do, once both my partner and I have had enough turns to fill in all my ice cubes, I'm going to add the numbers. I'm going to turn this into an adding problem. Okay? And there's lots of ways that I could go solving this. I like to think of my biggest numbers first. Okay? So I have 700s. So I have 700 and I have 40 and 40. 40 and 40 I know is 80. And 3 and 2, that's 5. So I'm going to add it this way. So I have 785. Okay? That's my score, is 785. That's a pretty good score. Now I'm going to write the word, I'm going to write it out in words. So let's see. 700, 700. Oh, sorry, I'm going to put 700 down here. You'll see why in a minute. 785. That's my score, 785. I'm also gonna, you know how like you have those base 10 blocks that sometimes your teacher might use? You can also draw this in pictures. So I have 743. So this is a hundreds flat. So I'm gonna draw 7 of those, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, right? 40, these are 10 sticks, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 710, 720, 730, 740, 741, 742, 743. Those are like the little cubes. 743, it looks like that. I'm going to add 42. So I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. Okay? Do you see how I represented with a picture? So let's add this up. So I have 700, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. And I have 40 and 40. So I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And I have 3 and 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 785. Can you count this with me? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 710, 720, 730, 740, 750, 760, 770, 780, 781, 782, 783, 784, 785. 785 is my score. And then my partner would do all the same things, and whoever has more points is the winner. That's how the game goes. All right. So why don't you try to play the game of ice cubes together with someone? You can use a spinner, or you can use a die. You can fill the numbers in any order that you want because that's your strategy. And I think if you play a few times, you'll figure out what the best strategy is for this game. Right? You can add it up using these numbers the way I did it from left to right. You can write it out in words, and you can also show it in pictures, right? You can show it in pictures too. And when you do that, that'll help you understand this so much better. All right? Have a good time playing ice cubes, and I'll see you next time.